It is August 29th on a Friday, and I want to talk about Mariah Cockshell, who's 26 years old. She's missing out of Kansas City, Missouri. Now, surveillance shows Mariah leaving a gas station between 2:30 and 3 a.m. on March 21st, 2025, around 54th and Prospect. Now, it's not really much on this case. It's not even no news reports that I can even find. So some say that she was in an abusive relationship, and when she went to go collect her belongings, that is when she went missing. So I guess they are saying that perhaps her boyfriend had did something to her to make her disappear. However, he denies even seeing her that night. Even recently, there's reports of people saying that they have seen Mariah looking, quote, doped out, end quote, and they're asking you to take a picture. The family of Mariah is asking you to take a picture and to call the police if you see someone that looks like Mariah, that you think is Mariah, to just do that. Make sure you call the police. Now, there is a young lady on Facebook that goes under the name Tay. She's So Weird by Tay is probably her name. Tae. She's So Weird by Tay. Tae. So you could even inbox her information if you seen a woman, or if you know any information. If you don't really want to call the police, maybe get in contact with her sister. That's the only family that I see right now. I'm sure her parents is looking for her too, but I don't know if they have active Facebook pages that I could find. So perhaps inbox her the information if you have any. Now, again, she's from Gladstone, Missouri. She's 5'1", 150 pounds. And again, she was wearing a pink shirt and black scrubs when she went missing. Now, this was in March. All right, so more than likely, she probably is not still wearing that. But if you've seen somebody early that morning in those type of clothes and you have any information, please call. There is a $10,500 reward if you have information leading up to her whereabouts. And you can always call anonymously at 816-474-TIPS, TIPS, and give your information. All right? Mariah has brown hair and hazel eyes. Again, she's 5'1", 150 pounds. And, her family is just really missing her, wanting to know where she's at, needing her back. They took out a missing report on her March 28th. So I don't know if the police are even actively looking. Again, I haven't heard too much. This case, for some reason, has just popped up. But they have been looking for her all along. All along, the family has been looking for her. And it's terrible because it's the lack of information. It's the lack of information. If they have surveillance of her leaving that gas station, the way stuff is now, there should be surveillance everywhere. There is in other stores. So, I can't say what the police is doing and what they're not doing, but it has to be more than just what they say is a grainy piece of surveillance of her leaving the gas station. If she did have a boyfriend that is abusive and people think that he's behind it, I don't even know if he was questioned. I don't even know if it has gotten that far to where he was questioned. Naturally, she has a phone on her. She's a young girl. Everyone seems to always have their phone on them. Naturally, she has her phone on her. Did they ping her phone around that time? Did her phone go off naturally? Or did it just, when I say naturally, did it just die? Because, she didn't charge it up? Or was it just actually, cut off intentionally is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, that's a case that's out of, Missouri. A very sad one, because there's so many cases like this where these young women and young men are coming up missing. And then, months down the line, we hear something so awful and terrible that has happened. So hopefully she will be returned to the people that are missing her. Where is Mariah?